Okay, so what do you think? Is the Bitcoin really at 50k in 1 year or even 70k? Well, I think nobody can tell. But in this video, I'm going to show you how you can build something like that, both for cryptocurrencies and for stock prices. Okay, let's get started. By the way, just in case you're wondering, yes, I already did a video on fbprophet on my channel, but I want to simplify it a bit. I think the installation process is less buggy than before. And yeah, just want to make an up-to-date video with some additional comments. So I hope that is fine for you and this is adding value for you. Okay, so the first step is to install fbprophet. Therefore, we are using pip install fbprophet. And now in my case, you see that a lot of requirements are already satisfied. In your case, they might have to be installed. That's absolutely no problem. So you have to be a bit patient here and you might get some error messages. So I had some error messages the very first time I've installed that. So no worries about that. After some patience, you will get this message that it is successfully installed. And yeah, with that, we are ready to start. So we are first of all importing some necessary libraries. That is matplotlib for visualization. We need yfinance to get stock prices or cryptocurrency prices from the internet. And we also need to import from fbprophet, import prophet. Okay, so in the next step, we are getting price data from the internet. Therefore, I'm creating a variable, which I'm just calling df for data frame, and use the yfinance library and download price data. So let's start with the Bitcoin. And let's just go 4 years back. So we are starting in the beginning of 2017 here and requesting the data. Let's print that out. So you see we are getting open, high, low, close, adjusted close, and the volume. So just by the way, in the case of cryptocurrencies, the adjusted close price is the exact same price as the close price. That is not true for stock prices. But in any case, we are just taking the adjusted close price. So in the next step, we are doing something which we need for using fbprophet, and that is to transform the date index into a date column. And we can do that easily by just resetting the index of this data frame, reset _ index. And now you see that the date index is a date column here, right? And now we have to create 2 columns and name them exactly as in the following way. And that is just fbprophet specific. You have to do that, otherwise it won't work. So let's do that. Let's name 2 new columns here, which is ds and y. And we are just assigning the date column and the adjusted close column to that. Okay, so we are just using date and adjusted close. Okay, so let's print that out again. So now what you are seeing is this ds column, which is exactly the same as the date column, and the y column, which is exactly the same as the adjusted close column, right? Okay, now we have everything what we need to feed our model. But first of all, we have to create the model by creating an instance of the prophet class. So we are just using the instantiation here and store that in a variable which we are calling model. And afterwards, we can just fit that to our data frame. So we don't need to specify the columns here, as the fbprophet package is taking the ds and y column as the parameters by default. So we can just use it like so. And now we are creating future dates. And let's just name that future. And for that, we can use our model again and use the function make future data frame. And now here in the parentheses, you have to specify the time horizon. So in our case, we are interested in 1 year in the future. So we are taking 365 days, right? So let's execute that. And now we are ready to define our forecast. And that is just the model, which is using the function predict and takes the future dates as the argument for this prediction. So let's print that out. You're getting a lot of information here. Be kindly invited to check that out. But what's important for us now is the Y hat, which is the predicted Bitcoin price. So as you see, the predicted Bitcoin price in 1 year is roughly 50K, okay? So yeah, let's visualize that. Therefore, we can just use model.plot and then just plot the forecast and then use plt show. And now, tada, as you see, we are getting the chart from the very beginning of this video, right? So we see 50K, in the best case 70K, in the worst case, I don't know, 32K. So let's see. Drop me a comment what you think. Yeah, but whatsoever, let's do that for stock prices. There's nothing special there. We can just feed this whole script again with a stock price. So we can just scroll up here and amend that to, what can we check out? Check out Microsoft. So you're just executing those cells again. Of course, you could define a function which is taking the stock or the asset as an argument, and then define inside the function, define all the stuff here, and then this is providing you the output. Would be way better, but for presentation reasons, I'm using that as it is right now. So let's do that, and we're getting the Microsoft price here, right? Finally, let me show you one more thing, which is not quite suitable for stock price and cryptocurrency price data, but other kind of time series data definitely, and that is taking a look at the seasonality. So we can do that by using model, plot components, then take our forecast again and show this. And now we see you're getting a trend, you're getting a weekly seasonality, you see this is actually pretty funny, and you're getting a yearly seasonality. Yeah, and that's it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. In case you did, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. All credits to the Facebook data science team for creating this tool. I will link the official documentation in the video description. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the upcoming videos. See you next time. Bye bye.